So the film begins in an empty town near California where an archaeologist was sent in search of gold. Today, years later, his dream of finding gold has come true, but he doesn't know it, that this gold belonged to an evil miner named Jeremiah Stone. Gisco was buried with his laughter, and as soon as his gold was touched by this archaeologist, magic began to fly through the air through the clay and form a body again in his frame. That is, as soon as you touch the gold of Jeremiah Stone, he came alive and reached this archaeologist before that, and the cryologist would talk to him and he would step his axe into the body of the cryologist and kill him and then deposit all his blood in a pot. After the scene we see Bertie. Jose was the sister of an archaeologist. Actually, the archaeologist had not come home for a long time and his mom was very upset. The daughter encouraged him and said, even before, he keeps wandering in search of gold. He would still say that he will come home. Just as the call stopped, a letter came to his daughter. His brother was an archaeologist. He opened the letter, so inside it was a map and a piece of gold. She realized that her brother had really found the gold, and now he was calling her to take out this gold. He wanted China alone, but he gathered his entire group. They all went to that town near California. Along the way, Bertika simultaneously stops near a house to ask Excel directions, where there was an old man who, when he heard the name of the town, stumbled and warned Excel, "Don't go there. The ghost of Jeremiah Stone will not leave you. I guess you didn't come here to hear his stories. He was so evil, even after a month of health refused to take him, and his soul is still wandering in the world today. He was buried in his grave. I also heard that Jeremiah Stone was a man-eater. He killed his wife and child. It also shows a wanted poster of many years old Jeremiah Stone which belonged to that old man's grandpa. The old man's grandpa had also lost his hands in the quest to catch Jeremiah Stone, but no one could catch Jeremiah Stone. You gave me your poster for $40. Excel felt like he had fooled the old man. Thousands of dollars worth of things were taken for $40. But actually he himself became an idiot because this old man had made many such posters inside the house. He used to collect money from people by hearing the stories of Jeremiah Stone. However, he himself did not believe in anything of Jeremiah Stone. Now because old man used to earn money by listening to Jeremiah Stone's stories, Jeremiah Stone was angry about this too. Today he had earned money, but Shahid did not earn after today because Jeremiah Stone came to kill him. He threw his axe from behind. The old man who got stabbed in the back of the old man and blood spread all around, that old man was also killed by the hands of Stone. It was seen here that now they had reached the entire group town. After arriving here, Excel noticed that his watch, which had been gifted to him by his fiance's mom, was missing. His fiancé became very angry with him, so Excel started looking for his watch before work. He did not find this watch, but a local girl here found Eid, who asks him, "Is this what you are looking for?" Excel nods his head in yes, and there's a little bit of them here. She also says she lives with her aunt. As they spoke, they heard the voice of Excel's fiancé. People ran away. It was in fiancé of Excel. I was scared of the pigeons there. When the town was empty, the scream spread widely, and the Sharifs drank. The people were sad. The winners knew each other well. Sharif saw Eve and inquired about her aunt. He then questioned the group about their purpose for being there. He was about to reveal the truth. He placed his hand on his face and lied to Sharif, saying he was here for camping. The gold refusal intended for Sharif was taken from his daughter. He caught the other girl. Hearing of the camping Sheriff P, he told them where they should go. Then Eid said, "I will guide them." Before leaving, the sheriff had asked them that since the road is very bad, they will have to bring only one car. And going forward, they have to stay away from the mines. That is, Sharif was preventing them from going to the same gold mine for which the people had come here. Apexal had a piece of gold. She thinks of running away from here. She is not a fool. He fights his fiancé and starts to leave. But before she could take this piece of gold and print it too far away, Jeremiah Houston came in front of her, who crashed her car. After which he took the girl out of the car and grabbed her by the hair and severed her head with his knife. And then he took his gold back from his hand. On the other hand, now the whole group had reached the mine of Sharmaya stone. These people were now buried inside a cabin inside Jez's cabin where Charamaya stone had died and was buried. Rising from the same place, Sharmaya stone had also killed that archaeologist, i.e. Bertie's brother, where they did not find Aker Bertie's brother but found his bag inside, which was part of the storm map. And following this map, Bertie tells that those people will easily reach the gold. He was with Eve, who lived in the same town. As soon as he heard her laugh, he got scared. She panicked and started saying, "If you guys came here for the treasure, you will just get killed." Saying this, she ran away and went home immediately. He told his Art that those people came here for the treasure. Art relaxed him and explained that he would get his punishment. "You can't stop him, but you don't go to them." But Eve couldn't give them all a name. She decides to go back to help him. As soon as she left, her aunt got a call to Sharif that Eve's life was in danger and told Sharif everything about all these people here. While following the map, I reached a hidden place inside which Hajana was full of Hajana. They were not happy to see this. They also did not remember that the brother of the daughter who has the given maps, these people had reached here. They did not find him here either. Greed had blinded them with as much treasure or as they could fill in their bags. They filled it and decided that they would come here tomorrow to get the rest of Hassana because now it was going to be dark, and if they stayed here in the greed of Hassana, it would be difficult to get to the car. Shown here. That Jeremy Stone also caught the fleeing Eve, who had come to alert them, but Jeremy Stone felt that she was also after his treasure, so he grabbed one by the neck and stabbed his axe into Eve's stomach and killed her. Here it was shown that now this whole group had camped, and out of all this, now XL goes alone, so there Sharif catches him. Sharif thought that she would be with these people, but when he sees that she is not with them, he leaves them here and goes alone. Well, during their talk, we saw here that one of his friends had also brought a gun because he felt that someone could take away the treasure that he had come with the gun to kill. His intentions were even more dangerous. He didn't want to share with his friends. He sounded like he was going to kill his friends. Why did so few people win? So many of them were surprised and upset after listening to his words. They were just thinking that they saw a shadow coming from far away. When the pour came, I saw that it was an inlaid stone. The one who threw the axe and frightened everyone first. Everyone else died in fear and ran away. Shivaya trusted the gun he had, didn't know that Jeremiah Stone was already dead, and now it was impossible to kill him with a gun anyway. He shot at the stone. But seeing that there was no effect on him, he was also afraid. He also thought to run away from here, but picked up the gold, and now a girl was sitting in the ear before he could run away from here by driving the car. Stone wears his axe from afar. Who broke his windscreen? He stabs in his head and dies there. The others got scared and started running in another direction. Going there, he saw that the man with the gun had already sat in his car and was preparing to run away alone, leaving his group members. But Jeremiah Stone? Don't let him go too far. Jamia Stone grabbed the steering wheel of her car from the side window and quickly turned the steering wheel and completely unbalanced her car, that her car went and collided with another car present there and blasted, and in this blast she was also killed. The other 3 people saw them and missed the point. When he saw the stone face of Maharashtra, he lost his life. He ran away from there, and there he found Aid's aunt, who brought him home to save his life. Aid's aunt told them that you shouldn't have stolen her gold. Whoever steals his treasure wakes up and wreaks havoc when he wakes up. He won't leave you all now. Now Eve's aunt tells them and us the old story of Sharmaya Stone. When Sharmaya Stone used to steal the gold of other people, when all came back to Sharmaya Stone to take their gold, he took a girl prisoner and threatened that I will kill this girl. Everyone requested Sharmaya Stone to save that girl, but he did not show mercy to anyone. He hanged the girl in front of everyone and killed her badly, in front of everyone's eyes, and in this anger, all the people there started shooting at him. Everyone was expecting him to die, but despite taking so many pills, he didn't die because he had already sold his soul. He was also a real cannibal because he chewed his finger in front of everyone and then spit his blood on everyone. I promised everyone that whoever steals my gold, I will wake up and kill him." As he said this, he went inside his mine and slept on it. From that day until today, whenever anyone finds his gold, he wakes up and kills everyone, and then again. He sleeps after completing his mission. Now you have awakened him, and he would sleep by killing you. They ask if there is a way to escape. She says the only way to escape is to get all her gold back. Return a small piece. Otherwise, the debt will not end. But these people did not know who had the small pieces. Bant told them to call him into his mind and crush his mind with dynamite, and then he might die. Now these people were planning that Joe Maya Stone also came to his house, and Bant picked up his lantern to burn Joe Maya Stone. But from afar, the German stone threw his axe and the lantern broke. 8 were also burnt here due to kerosene oil and fire falling over 178. He then grabbed the throat of a member of the group before he killed her. The other companion cut off his hand with his axe, and then they ran towards the arm with dynamite, while Jeremiah Stone picks up his axe in place of his broken arm. Here, the 3 of them were making plans that they would keep all the gold of Jeremiah Stone in his mind and call him there and keep dynamite and destroy him. Now these people went to keep the dynamite inside mind while Beatty stayed outside. Maya Stone, who had to press the button of dynamite, also came into his mind. When he saw these 2, he was enraged and killed them with his axe. These 2, I was counting with my last breath. The stone born earlier would have killed them completely. Belty quickly comes here and burns Born Stone with a player gun and then tries to come out with her 2 companions. But Excel refuses to come out because he had to completely eliminate Born Stone. My birthday came out with my partner. But Axel stayed inside and detonated those bombs. There was also a huge explosion in which Axel was also killed. By morning, her daughter and her husband were still alive. These 2 saw that they still had a little treasure. The daughter's companion quickly threw away the treasure bag, and that's when Sharif came from here. Sharif saw these 2 here, so he gave them his van to help these 2, and then started looking at this place, which was fine till night. But now I don't know how it broke. He didn't know anything about the incident. He also found a bag here which had just been untied and worn with it, which as soon as he picked it up, another stone came out of the ground, tearing through the ground. He came back to life to wreak havoc, and now what will he do? The story ends here with this mystery.